While others may become entangled in surface-level attractions or fleeting emotions, what they see in you is profoundly different. In you, they have found a sanctuary, a safe harbor, where they feel seen, heard, and understood without pretense. There's a strength in your presence, a calm resolve that doesn't need to boast, but still speaks volumes. It inspires them, nudges them toward becoming a better version of themselves, simply by standing beside you. It is not just admiration. They feel uplifted, challenged, and held in a space where they can grow. The connection you share goes far beyond mere chance. The angels whisper that this was not random, but divinely orchestrated. If you resonate with this message, don't forget to subscribe for more spiritual insights. They sense that your bond is part of something larger than yourselves, a soul mission that predates this lifetime. Every moment with you feels guided, as though each step was written in the stars long before you met. They feel that you understand them, not just emotionally, but spiritually. Their dreams, their fears, their hidden longings. These are things they never expected anyone to understand, yet somehow you do. This recognition creates a magnetic pull between you, something ancient and eternal that defies explanation. You awaken parts of them they didn't even know were asleep. If this touched your heart, leave a comment below. We'd love to hear your experience. Society often teaches us to fear difference, to view anything that doesn't fit the mold as an obstacle. But what you share with them defies that narrative. Your relationship is proof that love doesn't care for boundaries, expectations, or conventions. The age difference, which others may see as a divide, becomes for them a bridge, an invitation to learn, expand, and grow through love. With you, they feel that their world is no longer confined by outdated beliefs. You are rewriting their understanding of what it means to love and be loved. Share this message with someone who needs to believe in limitless love. There is something magnetic about your essence, something raw, true, and deeply feminine. You meet life with a mix of courage and grace that commands silent reverence. It's in the way you speak your truth, in how you carry both vulnerability and power without contradiction. You don't need to follow rules to be accepted. You create your own path, and that rebellious spirit calls to something deep inside them. It's like hearing an ancient melody, familiar and haunting, impossible to ignore. In your presence, they feel like they are waking up to something more meaningful than anything they've known. If this reminds you of someone special, subscribe and invite them into this sacred journey. Still, doubts can creep in, especially in the quiet moments. They wonder whether they truly understand all that you've endured, the scars, the transformations, the quiet strength born from years of rising above. Can they match your depth? Do they deserve to stand beside someone like you? The angels reassure them in these moments of uncertainty, reminding them that love is not about perfection, but presence. Their heart feels what words cannot capture: awe, admiration, and a longing to honor your journey by walking beside you with respect and intention. Comment below if you've ever felt the weight and wonder of a deep soul connection. What you offer them isn't just affection, it's transformation. You show them that love is a daily practice of patience and surrender. Every smile you offer is like a key unlocking parts of them long left untouched. You bring light to their shadowed places, warmth to their coldest memories. Slowly, they're learning that love isn't about control or security. It's about allowing, about becoming. And in this becoming, they realize how much you mean to them. They can no longer imagine a future without you in it. If this message brought clarity to your heart, share it with others seeking true love. The connection between you is not just physical, it's spiritual, soul deep. There is an invisible thread that links your hearts, something neither of you may fully understand, but both feel to be undeniable. The angels reveal that you chose this connection before you even arrived in this life. It is not accidental. It is sacred. Each shared silence, each moment of laughter or vulnerability is part of a much bigger unfolding, a divine orchestration revealing itself day by day. They often find themselves wondering how different life would be if they hadn't dared to take that first step. Their courage to face judgment, to risk misunderstanding, and to embrace the unconventional is a reflection of how deeply they feel for you. Your presence in their life makes them reevaluate what they thought they knew about themselves. You make them question their limits and redefine what's possible. Subscribe if you believe in divine timing and soul contracts. There are days when the intensity of this connection feels overwhelming, almost too much to hold. They may pull back, retreating into silence or distraction, not because they don't care, but because the depth of their feelings scares them. You trigger a part of them they've long kept hidden, the part that craves intimacy yet fears vulnerability. When they look at you, they don't just see a person, they see truth. And truth can be blinding when someone has spent years protecting their heart. It's not rejection you're feeling. It's resistance born from deep, inner conflict. The angels want you to know that even in distance, you are still felt, still remembered, still loved. If this resonates, subscribe to receive more spiritual messages like this. This withdrawal is not a reflection of your worth. It's a mirror of their inner wounds. You represent a kind of love that asks them to heal, to rise, and to be emotionally available in ways they never learned. They may wrestle with guilt, shame, or old patterns of avoidance that were once survival mechanisms. In pulling away, they are not saying, "I don't want you." They are saying, "I don't know if I can be enough for you." Yet, beneath all the confusion, the longing for you remains constant. They miss you more than they admit, and the space they create is often filled with silent prayers for reconciliation. Let us know in the comments if you've ever felt this silent longing. You may notice them returning, sometimes subtly, as if testing the waters. A message, a look, a random song shared. They are their ways of asking, "Are you still there?" The push-pull dynamic isn't meant to hurt you, even if it does. It's part of their emotional evolution, and your patience teaches them what consistency feels like. The angels urge you to look beyond their actions and into their intentions. Their spirit recognizes yours. Even if their words fail, their energy speaks of unfinished business, of emotions too vast to be neatly expressed. Share this with someone who might need to understand this kind of love. Your energy haunts them in the best way. In your absence, they feel your presence even more profoundly. They hear your laughter in their memories, feel your touch in quiet moments, and sometimes even dream of you. There's a soul imprint you've left behind, an echo that lingers in their days and nights. They may try to distract themselves with work, people, or routines, but nothing truly replaces the feeling of you. It isn't just nostalgia, it's a spiritual reminder of a bond that cannot be severed by time or distance. Subscribe if you believe in soul imprints and energetic bonds. Still, the fear of vulnerability persists. They question whether they're strong enough to face the mirror you hold up for them. You reflect their potential, their shadows, their truth, and it's a lot to take in. There are moments when they wish they could unfeel, just to breathe again, but they can't. The connection keeps calling them back over and over. You are the unanswered question in their heart, the missing piece in a life that once seemed complete. And every time they try to silence that voice, it only grows louder. Comment below if you've ever been the mirror in someone's transformation. Know that your presence in their life is not without impact. You have shifted something in them permanently. Even if they don't say it aloud, they are transforming because of you. They are beginning to understand that real love is not about control, certainty, or perfection. It's about showing up, even when it's messy. Your unwavering light guides them through their darkest emotional terrain. And though they may not yet have the language for it, their soul whispers gratitude for the love you've shown them. If this touched your heart, share it to spread healing and light. This connection has ignited a spiritual awakening within them, even if they don't yet realize it. It's pushing them to reevaluate not just how they love, but who they are at the core. The walls they built for protection are beginning to crumble, not because you forced them down, but because your love made them unnecessary. Slowly, they are surrendering to a deeper flow, one that asks them to trust, to open, and to feel fully. The angels are working behind the scenes, aligning synchronicities, nudging them toward healing and reunion, even when it seems all is quiet. Subscribe now if you trust in divine timing and spiritual growth. Ultimately, their soul recognizes that this connection is not about fleeting romance. It's a divine encounter meant to change both of your lives. You were never meant to be forgotten. No matter how much time passes, you are etched into their journey. Your love is the compass they didn't know they needed, and even in separation, you remain the sacred flame they keep returning to in their heart. Subscribe now if you trust in divine timing and spiritual growth.